what about brumation? I know you said that you're about to start back brumating. What do you think is the most appropriate or the best length of time as well as temperature range in terms of brumation?
It's really variable with the hogs. So I think photo period is very, very important. And that's something that a lot of people don't think about. But in addition to photo period, temperatures, um, just in science, we know that animals that have testes on the outside of their body tend to have better fertility than ones that the testes are close to the body, absorbing the body temperature. So typically, cooler temperatures, even for mammals and other animals, are better. I mean, even with guys, they tell you if you're trying to get pregnant, don't be wearing tidy whities around. Get something that's going to allow for temperature regulation. Same thing with the hog nose. So I've always, well, um, you don't have to brumate hog nose to get them to breed, but in my experience, we had a really, really hot year this year, especially in May. We had temperatures well over 100 degrees. So that, in the building, even with insulation and things like that, those temperatures still were able to permeate and lift the, temperatures of the building up even 2 degrees. And I had really, really poor fertility this year. But animals that I had acquired from the wild, back in April and May, when I crossed them, their fertility, it was like 21 egg clutches and every single
Wow.
egg was fertile. And we had a really, really cold year here in Texas. We had blizzard back in February here, and it was really, really, really like super cold. So my business partners and I just kind of talked and said, "Hey, man, let's try hibernating our animals at a cooler temperature." So the temperatures for hibernation, typically 50 degrees is a great mark to shoot for. You really don't want to go above 60 because 60 degrees, the snake's metabolism can still be moving. They're active in that enclosure, whatever you got them in. But 50 degrees seems to be a mark that's really good. Some of the soil temperatures we've taken, I know some of the ones that were taken in Minnesota, the frost line is about, some of the places is 36 to 48 inches in Minnesota because it's so cold there. But they found that some of the temperatures below that mark were, in the 30s. So it's kind of safe to say as long as it's not freezing, you're going to be okay. I know one breeder, Chad Fuchs, he's up in Wisconsin. He's an old time hognose breeder, but he just puts the snakes in his basement, and it's so cold in their hibernaculum that the water in their water bowl freezes. So
Wow.
not freezes solid, but there's ice in it. So it's, 30, 32, 33 degrees, but he doesn't lose animals and he has great fertility, with his stuff. I know Dan Eby also is way up in Montana, really, really cold up there. And I think a lot of those places where it gets cold, they have really, really good fertility. So it just seems like heat may be detrimental to
Mhm.
fertility. So that's something that we're kind of tweaking on our project. I mean, I've been doing this almost 30 years, and here I am going, hey, maybe we can, look at increasing fertility. So there's always something we can learn, is what I'm trying to convey with that.
Okay.